Hello guys, this is Sukesh. Welcome back to You Can Code. Today we are going to add some additional functionality to a real-time chat application which we developed in our previous videos. Okay, I will explain you what we are going to add today. These are real-time chat application which we developed in the previous videos. These are database. Now it is empty, no chat data is there. So once I type any message, you see, yeah, our data is added in database. It is user one. So if you developed a chat application, it's like a one-side chat application. It is not a chat application at all. So today we are going to add the functionality that how to make it as a real-time chat application, like you can chat with your friend or with your family, and also how to change it as a group chat application. The two functionality today we are going to see. Okay, let's start. I will delete this message. Okay, if you refresh this page, yeah, our message is all deleted. Our database is empty now. So what I'm trying to do today is we need to make a name, like once I send this hi message, the username is user one here. Okay, so we need to change this. Okay, like for the current user, it's their name. Like how do I say? If I am sending a message, it is appearing on this side. If I am receiving a message, it should appear on this side. This decision has been made by the comparing the username. Okay, we need to get the username from the user. So we are going to get the username from the user using the URL. So I will explain the code how to get the data from the URL. Then we will add username in the URL and we will get it and we will compare and we will change this alignment. Okay, see, it will be like this. Index.html question mark cid equal to some name, like I can make my name. Okay, if I am giving like this now, it is Yukesh, right? On the other end, the U name has to be replaced by Yukesh, or this end also we can do this. So for one-to-one chat application we will use U only. In group only we will make, in group also it will be U only on the right side. On left right side U only will be there. In left side we will make their name as visible. So that name will be the this username. We will get it from the CID. So I will you see now I will write code here on the script. Yeah, this username has to be replaced, this user one here. So before this we will write the script, like we will create a variable for URL string. It will get the whole string. Okay, we can get the URL from window.location.href method. By using this function href, we will get the whole URL string. From the whole URL string, we need only the URL. Okay, we will get URL, new URL. URL is a default class in JavaScript. So we will pass this URL string. Okay, then we need to get our data from the URL. Okay, like, yeah, this is our name, right? So we can write it directly here. Our name equal to URL dot search params dot get of ID. What ID we are going to give? We going to see ID, customer ID or user ID. We can make it as UID also. I think I have used any UID. No. Okay, so we can make it as UID. That's it. So our name will be here. I can make this salad too. confirm you name. Yeah, this is the code which we wrote now. Sorry, we are getting the URL string, making passing it as an URL. From the URL, using search parameter, we will giving the key value and getting the value. It is our key UID which I have to give in the URL. Okay, you see our page is refreshed now. It is not CID, it is UID. So yeah, you can see alert message. Okay, mm, yeah, our data is appearing here. It's like it's checking for the UKS, but it is user one in the DB. You see, username in the DB is user one. So it is appearing on the left side. So you see what will happen when I change it as user one here. I'm changing it as user one here. You see, now it is user one alerting. Data will be appear on this side with delete option. So you can understand the difference, right? Or else we can open two tabs. Okay, we'll make it as Vikesh. Yeah, this is enough. You see, we as UPS, we are logged in as UPS. We got message from the user one. Okay, here we log in as user one. We got no message because we only send message. So if I send any message, see, user one will get this. If UPS send any message, hello, that the user will get this. You see, this is one-to-one chat application. So one-to-one chat is completed. If the user sending any message, like if you are logged in as a user like Yukesh, you are sending any message, you will get this delete button, and the other side user will get this your name. But the message sent by you, right? It will be like you only. For other side, it will be the message and the your name, like the opposite also. Like and share. If user one sending like and share, he can delete this message. Yeah, the UKS can't delete the message. If he deleted the message, you see message removed by you see, okay, our message is not reflected here because we are in the chat application, but it will be reflected after we refresh the page. That we will change later. Okay, you can see it is one-to-one chat application. If you want it to be a group chat application, it is very easy. Like we need to add more users. We change it as sorry. We will remove this alert first. Okay. Yeah, you can see it's a group chat application logged in as hi, hi, hello. From this is from Vikesh, this is from user one, this is from user one, this is from user one. If you are Vikesh, it's your message. Okay. If I send hello all from Vikesh, it will send to Sai as a group message. If you logged in as a user one also, you can see the same output. You see, but your data will be this side. Okay. This is our one-to-one and group chat application. Using this, we will change this like we are adding names to the URL. In later, we will use authentication and we will get IDs for them. Okay, I will explain that in next video. So after this, yeah, I think we can change this name for one-to-one chat application. If you are, we'll make our DB fresh. Yeah, all data in our DB is deleted now. It is Yukesh. It is Sai. Two users are there. If Yukesh is chatting to someone, their name has to be applied here. If Sai is chatting to someone, Yukesh name has to be appear here. So we will change that now. Okay. Here only we are getting the name from the URL. So after this only we can change this. So we have to change this here. Yeah. We have already a ID here like a user. We can make it as simple as U1. So username. So it is defaultly KSI. We can change it to um, what we can do, some XX we can give or YY. Mm, unknown. That's better. Yeah. Some unknown person is here. So we need to change their name once we know their name using URL. Once we get their name using the URL. Okay, we need to change this. Our ID is UN. So after we got the name, document dot get element by ID, it's UN dot inner HTML equal to, we need to change their name. So the name is name. Okay. It is as unknown. It's not changed. We will see what's happening in console. Concept property index HTML of null. Okay, it means does not know the, no, it does not getting the ID. So we will cut this sentence here because we are declaring here only this. So after this and all we can do it here. We will try once again. Yeah, you see, if you are logging as Sai, your message has, your name is only displaying here. If you are logging as Yukesh, your name is displaying here. But what we need is, if you are logging as Yukesh, it has to be displayed Sai. Okay, so we need to get the opposite name from the database, but we don't save any data about the user because we are not using any authentication or anything. So in later, once we use, like once we create a profile for the users, that time we can fetch the name from the database, and using the same line of code we can change the name of the user. Okay, it's like now you're logging as Vikesh, it will show your name. So you can send a message. It will be like you and delete message you will get. In other side, they are logging as Sai. They will get a hi from Vikesh. That's it. Okay. If you want, we can delete this. It will be message removed by you. But this side, once I refresh the page, the message will be deleted. Okay, guys, that's it for today. We will continue in our next video. In next video, we will add authentication and storage functionalities. If you like our video, if you feel our videos are helpful for you, click the like button, share and subscribe. Be safe. Bye.